Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Brenna and this is Strapped for Cash. Today we are going to do a cash stuffing of our first 2 paychecks of June. For this month, Hogan and I get paid on the same Friday, and so instead of stuffing early, I decided just to do 2 big cash stuffings. So let's go ahead and I guess we're just going to get right into it. We are stuffing a total of 3,786. Let me kind of show you. 3,216 is our normal paychecks. 570 is other income that comes in this month, and I'll kind of explain that a little bit more in a bit. So we are going to go ahead and get into it. As always, we stuff our bills first, and so I am 1 month ahead for those of you who are new. So I have all of June's bills already in my bank account waiting to be auto drafted throughout the month, and so what we are saving this month is for July's bills. So because we only get we get 4 paychecks, but because it lands on the same day and we only really get 2 days of paycheck, I have split my monthly bills in half. So let's go ahead and kind of get into it. I need to update these totals because they're a little different now. So in our mortgage, we're going to put $625. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now that I think about it, I actually didn't count the cash. So I really hope it's right. So 625 is what we're going to put into mortgage. So there it is. And that's all it's got so far. That was really messy. There we go. Utilities. So this encompasses our internet, our trash, and our electric. Our heat is electric and everything, so we don't have a gas bill. We also live on a well and a septic, so we don't have water or sewer. So that's just those 3, and this week they're getting $250. And I think I did a 50. So $250 for utilities. I am paying trash in June, but I'm not adjusting my utility amount that I budget for, even though this should be, I think, technically like $100 short. But in the summer, our electric bill is a lot lower than it is in the winter, so I'm kind of just bulking up my bills buffer in the summer with that. So I'm going to keep saving for it, even though it's not coming out. Subscriptions, these are our monthly subscriptions. They are going to get $55. There's a whole list of what my subscriptions are. Things like Kindle, my husband's personal training app that he has, Netflix, what other? Audible, a lot of book ones, honestly. So we're going to do 55 for today. And then in our annual subscriptions, this is like Amazon Prime and like Microsoft Office and stuff, we are going to put $10. Whoa. So we're going to put 10 in here. And so this is kind of a rotating envelope. And so it now has 100, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, and 67. So 167 for that. Verizon is going to get 70. And that's all it has right now. That's all that everything has right now. So Verizon has 70. State Farm is going to get 50. So this is our car insurance. My car payment is going to get $255. Okay. I see this and it's bugging me that I forgot to do that. My home line of credit is going to get $205. Okay, that's a 1. 2. Did I do 2 this time? I did. Okay. Make sure I didn't make that same mistake 2 times. So 205. Come on. In my line of credit that we are paying back. We bought a new camper So we sold our old camper, purchased a new one that we did finance. And so instead of paying a lump sum for the old camper, we are working with the buyers and they are going to make monthly payments. So she did make her first installment. One of the 20s that she gave me was a star note, so I took it out. So she did give me 400, but we are going to stuff 380 of that since one of them was a star note. And then plus half of what our normal monthly payment will be so that we can just kind of build up a buffer of that. So we're going to put a total of 525 in here. That is not normal. So 3, 4, 5, and 25. Again, this is just because she gave me money and we're going to stuff that once a month like that. So 525 going in our camper. My credit card is going to get 225. Okay, so 225 going in my credit card. And then we are purchasing an acre-ish of land from a friend of mine, and so what we are going to do is we're going to start making monthly installments to her to kind of take some of that amount off of it until she's ready to parcel and go. So we're going to save 150 to give to her in July, and so that'll be 300 is what we're going to pay her every month. School lunch is not getting stuffed right now, and then extra debt is only getting 150. We are cutting back on how much we are snowballing right now to do the land and the camper and everything. So we're still gonna do extra debt. It's just gonna be a little bit lower than what we're normally doing. So that does it for my bills. Moving on into our everyday cash envelopes, basically. We're going to put $20 into my personal spending. And so I now have 20, 40, and 50. Hogan is also going to get, Hogan is getting $30 because some of that extra income is from his gym. He does personal training out of our garage gym, and so some of this is his income. So he's getting $10 extra. So he has 20, 40, 50, 60, and 65. Eating out is going to get $70. So we'll do that in a 50 and a 20. Gas. Okay, so here's one thing that I am going to be doing it differently. I am going to start stuffing gas and groceries in this binder. I don't typically do that because I was just leaving it in the bank because we were using our cards to purchase anyway. I'm still going to use my cards to purchase things, but I'm having a hard time keeping track of how much we're spending without, making a whole spreadsheet and doing the whole thing. So what I would like to do is I would like to start stuffing these in cash and then paying myself back like I normally do with all of my other envelopes. So that being said, we are going to put $100 in gas, and I don't remember how I did it. I think I did it in 50s. I did it in 250s. Okay, so 250s, and we had a 5 left over, so we have 105 in gas. So it'd be interesting to see how that works. We're going to do the same in groceries, and I did $280, and I got to look at my cash breakdown because I don't remember. So I'm missing 100. Oh no, I hope she didn't short me. Okay. Huh. Alright, maybe I did something with my camper. But so we'll just try 1, 2, 3. We'll try 450s, and we'll just have to see. My denominations feel off. So, alright, so we'll do 450s. So that is 200, And then we will do 4 20s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have counted the cash. Why didn't I do that? All right, so anyway, we have 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 280 in groceries. That should be enough to get us to our next paycheck, I think. We'll see. It should. So anyway, moving on. Household is going to get $20. And so I have 20, 40, 60, and 65 in household. Kids spending is going to get $10. And so it has 10, 25. Miscellaneous is actually going to get something today, so it is getting $5. Our pets are going to get 40. So it has 20, 40, 45, and 50. Prescriptions is going to get $20. And I did this 2 10s. Okay, so prescriptions now have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, and 80. So we should be good with prescriptions for a while. And then self-care only has $5. It's going to continue to have $5. And toiletries is going to get a 10. Okay. So that does it for this binder. I do not carry this binder around. I know some people keep cash envelopes like in their wallets and stuff. I don't. I don't like to have a lot of cash on hand. This is a habit breaking kind of a thing, and that would be bad for me to have all of this. I would find some way to justify in spending it. So that does it for like our normal kind of everyday spending envelopes. So now we're going to go into kind of things we maybe don't use as often or things that we're saving for. So short-term savings. So our anniversary is fully funded. I have $300 in the bank earmarked for our anniversary. It is in September. It's like the 11th, so not like a big milestone anniversary, so we're good. Camper is going to get $30, and I'm just going to put it in trips, so 20, 30. It costs us about $120 to camp for a weekend at the lake that we camp at, so I'd like to get trips to 120, and then we can start putting things into stuff for the new camper. It shouldn't need a whole heck of a lot. So trips now has 20, 40, 50, and 60, so we're halfway there. Okay. Let's see, clothes is going to get $10, and so it now has 15. Family fun is going to get a 20, so it now has 70. See, gifts is getting skipped, but it does have 30 in it. Hobbies is also getting skipped, it just has 5. Holidays is going to get a 10. Let's see here. So we are working on the 4th of July. So I'm going to put a 10 in there. So we have $20. Let's see if I can scoot stuff over. So we have $20 in the 4th of July. And then still left from Father's Day, which I do need to unstuff a little bit, has 50, 70, 95. So I have 115 total, but like I said, I need to unstuff some things, so that's not real. So that does it for that. And I'm probably only going to put about $25 in the 4th of July. We don't throw parties. We're introverts. We don't throw anything. So we don't really do much other than watch fireworks. So hosting is getting skipped, but it has a 20 in there. School fees is going to get 15. And so it has 50, 65. I do have this tracker that I did start filling in. And so it's $25 per crayon. So I already have $50, so I need another $10 before I can color another crayon. And that tracker is from Hey K Budgets. So I believe that was a freebie on her site, so definitely go check her out. Sports is going to get $50. Again, my denominations are messed up. I don't know that she gave me all of my money. So sports has 20, 40, 50, and 55. Vet bills is going to get $5, and it is empty right now. So this is its first 5. I did laminate my tracker, and we can officially start filling it out now since I paid back my credit card for what we owed it. So I'm gonna do brown. Brown feels right. Okay, so each bone, like I said, is worth $5. So hopefully should be able to fill out at least one of these every single time we stuff this envelope. So our goal is $300, just as, you know, I mean, you know how it is. Sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't, so we're just gonna save until it's there. So, and then my YouTube envelope does not get stuffed with anything other than my YouTube check. So that does it for the black binder. Another change you will see is I transferred everything out of my A5. It's just big. It's just big. It takes up a lot of space, and I'm not filling my envelopes with enough cash to really justify needing the bigger envelopes. So I switched it out, and we're in this little gray one now for my like long-term envelopes. So birthdays is gonna get $25. Whoa. Okay, so now birthdays has $200 in the bank, 300, 20, 35. So 335 in birthdays, which we need to unstuff some of this as well. Our car, so car maintenance is going to get 50. So 20, 40, 50. And so car maintenance now has 100 in the bank, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So 280. That doesn't feel right. Oh yeah, it is, because I had 230. So yeah, 280, sorry. Christmas is going to get $10. And so Christmas has 500 in the bank, 50, 60, 70. So 570 for Christmas. Dental and emergency are not getting skipped. Dental is capped at 500. Emergency right now has 1,500, and that's good enough for now. Our house is going to get 25. We are trying to fix it up to sell it. So we've been spending out of this one a lot, which is frustrating. But right now I have 100 in the bank, 50, 75, and 80. So 180 plus a Menards gift card for $9. So every little bit counts. We're trying to replace our front door, because where it's facing, it just gets hammered with rain and all of the weather and all the snow, all the rain, all the wind. And so it's looking rough, and we don't really feel like it's a good thing to try and sell it the way that it is. And I think that they'd honestly call us out on the inspection anyway. So we are starting to get quotes to replace the front door. We got one today, and it was $4,800. And are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? $4,800 to replace one door is outrageous. So we're going to get a couple more quotes to see what they come back at. But if they're anywhere in that ballpark, I think we're just going to have to watch just like a crap ton of YouTube videos on how to do it ourselves, because I don't want to pay $5,000 for a door to have someone else enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's mean, but I just can't justify it, especially after we just replaced the well pump and everything. I can't. So I don't know if you guys have ever replaced like one of those, it's like a front door, then it has like the 2 window panels on the side. If you have replaced that, let me know what you paid for it, because I'm like sticker shock. I can't imagine. I can't. So anyway, medical is going to get $25. Both of, like, all of this other than the $500. So like the $50 that's in here is gone. I had a dermatology appointment I had a dermatology appointment on Tuesday, and then Harrison had a therapy appointment yesterday, so this is all gone. So, oh well, but it's $550 is what I have in here. My goal is to never touch the $500 unless something catastrophic happens, so we'll see how that goes. Mom's is fully funded at $300, which is all in the bank. New car is not getting stuffed, but it has like $75 in it, so slow grow. I took out month ahead and savings, and I will explain what I'm doing with that later. Technology is going to get $5, and I printed out a new tracker, and we are going to start filling this out. Again, this is $5 per icon, and so we're looking for $200 here, so that's my goal. So we'll color in one of these. I forgot to laminate it before I drew on it, so oh well, we'll just print out another one later. So $5 in technology to start up since we paid off our phones. And then the boys' savings is capped right now at $1,600, so that is that. All right. Moving into our travel binder, we are going to put $50 in here today, and we are putting that into food. I'm hoping that I don't have to really buy that much food, but because we are staying with family the whole time. So right now we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 190. So my goal, I think, is about $300. I think that that'll be fine. So my mother-in-law should feed us. The majority of the time she likes to cook. And so then we are going to put some money into Hogan's gym binder. I did keep this one big because it's his. So, and let's see. Switch back to that. In taxes today, we're going to put $47. So 20, 40, 45, 46, and 47. Okay, so adding that into what we have so far for the year. Okay, he has $300 in the bank. 50, 70, 90, 95, $400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $405 in taxes so far this year for his personal training. Let's see, we are putting $40 today into bills. This covers his like liability insurance because he has people work out in our house. And so it's $37 a month or something like that. So we have 20, 40, 50, 51, and 52. So we're letting the rollover build. Equipment is going to get $25. So it has 20, 40, 65. Let's see, gym improvements are gonna get $5. We probably are just gonna slow grow this one because we are not going to improve the gym in the house that we are currently buying. So it has 115 in there right now. Marketing is getting skipped. Professional development is going to get $5. At some point, he does need to get CEUs for these. So he has 50, 70, 80, 85, and 90. We might have to start beefing this one up a little bit. I have down here that I'm supposed to be saving $15 a month, but I don't. So emergency is also going to get a 5. And so it now has 50, 70, 95. And then the IRA is going to get 19. So it's going to get 10, 5, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So in his IRA, he has 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, and 98. So very close to another 100, but he has 198. Okay, so that does it for Hogan's gym binder. Moving on, we are going to stuff my wallet. I did get a new wallet. I bought it from Baddies and Budgets, and I also just realized I forgot to take all my stuff out of it. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so it's very nice. It's one of her thin wallets. It's got her little logo in here, so it's super cute. Here's my stuff. Okay, so I had 75 cents in change, and then I had a bunch of receipts that I need to scan into Fetch. But leftover, I tried really, really hard to save this money because I had to do 2 weeks on $45. Usually $45 is for 1 week, so I tried really, really hard, and I have 20, 25, 26, and 27 left. I think that's pretty damn good. So this is what we have to roll over. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and stuff our $90. So I'm doing 20, 40. Oh, these are so messed up. 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 90. Yeah, she must have messed up my denominations. I know that I did this right, but it doesn't matter. $90 is $90, so this stuff I don't care. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. So this $90 should be plenty to last me through the 2 weeks that it'll be ish until the 31st is when we get paid again. So that does it for my wallet. That one's not very exciting. So I do have this money left over. So I guess we'll just put them in for savings challenges. I do want to take out 24 of these. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So I'm just gonna set this to the side, and I'll explain why later. But with this 20, we can do some damage in our savings challenges. So let's go ahead and get into them. So we will definitely hit roll the dice, and hopefully we can maybe use our 20 in this or the block drop one. So let me get my thing. Okay, so here's our dice. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's see if we can get some of these sixes out. Nope. No, why would it do what I want it to do? Where are all my fat markers? We'll do red. Okay. So we'll do 1. Oh my gosh. 2. We got a 3. So we'll put these 2 back and do a 5. Save ourselves the headache. Yay, and a 6. So another 5 and 6. So that's 11. Let's do... No, I'm not going to do more. Not going to. Okay, so we're going to do $11 in roll the dice. So let's see what we got. So now in roll the dice, we have 100, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. So 145 out of the 210 that we're going for. So we'll get there. We will get there. Let's put that up there. And then moving on to block drop. I really like this game. If you guys have not seen it, it looks like that. I believe it's Save with Sophie, and I believe she's out of the UK. So shipping does take a little bit longer, but it's a really fun game. So we really need the blue. We need a blue to save us. Nope. Crap. So I think that technically I lose if I have to go over this line, and then I have to start over. I don't really want to do that. I think I'm just gonna keep piling. So, is that right? Orange, pink, yeah. So I'm just gonna keep piling it on because I don't want to stop playing it, I guess. Even though that's technically the game, but. So that was 4. So I'm gonna put that down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna roll one more time. And I'm gonna pray that I get a blue. Nope. Okay. So I think technically I can do one here, but that traps that 2. So I can put one here. I think I can do a green here. This is hard. It's hard when you don't have like the shadow in front of you. So let's do a green over here. That's another 4. Okay, and I really want to get rid of that 20. So 4 plus 4 is 8, right? So here's 8. Put 1 back. Oh my god. Why does it hate me? I hate to pile these, but I'm gonna do it. So that's 4, 5, 6, so 8 plus 3. What's 8 plus 3? 11. Okay, so it's 19, right? 11 and 8 is 19. So I'm just gonna put 19 in here and see if I can go one more time. God, it's gonna be so bad though. Do I have a 1 in here? Let me just do, yeah, let me do that. I'm gonna be smart. Okay. I'm gonna take a 1 out of what's already in there and put the 20 in there. And because I just, you know. All right, whatever. So adding that 20 in there and taking the 1 out, we have 50, 70, 80, 81, and 82. So I don't know. I need a blue. I'm not getting the ones that I want. Okay. All right, so that does it for these savings challenges. I don't have enough right now. I have 5. I can get rid of a 5. We could try it. We'll try it. We'll try life and pray that I don't get anything nuts. So I need a 10-sided dice, don't I? Which one is 10? I don't even know. Is this one 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this one is 10. Okay. So I'm really hoping I can use this 5. So we stopped at the sum of my rent or mortgage. So pray for me. So I guess technically that's a 2 because these are in 10s. So 1, 2. The number of houseplants. Cool. I have 1. I only have 1 because I do not have a green thumb at all. So I have 1 houseplant. So go me. And then let's see what we got. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number of kids. I have 2 kids. Benson and Harrison. They are 7 and 9. I technically, fun factoid that you might not know about me, 7 years ago, I was a surrogate. So I have given birth 3 times and been pregnant 3 times, but I did not keep him, obviously. He lives in China with his parents. So, but his name is Jared. He was super cute, and I get to see him on Instagram and stuff every once in a while, so it's pretty fun. All right, 1. Books I've read this week. Okay. So this is a fun one. I don't actually know the answer, so let me pause to get the answer, and I will be back. Okay, it's only been 3. 2 of those were a duet book, and I just looked at it, and I don't remember the name of it, but I will put it on the screen. And then I just finished another, which, real talk, I'm embarrassed to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's an alien romance. It is what it is. Sometimes you just need it. So I'm going to add 3 to this, and I'm going to take a 5 and a 1. So $6 going into life. So that's good enough. I'm glad that we hit on the reading one every time, though. Well, the whole 2 times we've done it. 3 times? No. Okay, so we've hit it once. But it's a fun one, and I get to do book recs, which I like. So now in life, we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, and 65. So we're making good progress on life. It is a very fun game. I got it from That Budget Life, and it was a digital download. So I printed it myself and laminated it, and there's this little like dashboard looking thing. So definitely recommend it. It's really, really fun, and you can kind of, change things as you need it, like number of books read. That's pretty broad. Read when, So I did this week, or maybe like since my last stuffing, and then I don't drink coffee, so I changed it to Pepsi. So, you can make it what you want it to be. It's fun. So that does it for this savings challenge binder. I am going to move on to my dollar buck challenge, and I'm not using this 24 singles that was over there. I will explain that, I promise. So I'm going to separate these into their little letters, and we will see what we get. Okay, we did not have a lot left over. That's fine. So we have 8 total. So let's put them, into order. I'm shocked we have an I. Shocked. Okay, so we have 8 letters. We have no A's, no B's, but we had 3 C's. So we'll add those 3, and we will, I guess, use red. Mark off 1, 2, 3. So we should, in theory, have 10 C's. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 C's, which we will probably use for the cats and dogs again. I think that's a good one for them. So D has the 1. And so we should have 13. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 for D, which it will still go to debt. We have 1 E, which we will probably keep as eating out because Lord knows we need it. So E has 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, 8. We have some F's. We had 2 F's. 1, 2. We've saved up all of our flight money, so, and I doubt that we'll finish this before we go on vacation. Well, we might. I don't know. But I am undecided of what I'm going to do for this one. So, but now we have $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. We have 2 G's. So we should now have 10 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 in there. This will also probably still go to Hogan's Gym. I think that's a good one for him. We have 1H, which is always fun to get one of these that we don't get very often. So we'll mark this one. I'll do it later. But now we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So I don't know how long we've been doing this for, what, 6 months probably? I think I started the beginning of the year-ish. So, and I still haven't gotten 25 H's. It's crazy. Same with I's. We never get I's. I think this one actually has the least. So this finally makes 9. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's taking us forever to get some of these, but that's okay. And then lastly, we have 1K. And we should have 9 in here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that does it for this. It's starting to get a little thicker, which is nice. I like to see it. And now finally, I will talk to you about this 24 singles here that I have. So I've seen on a couple different channels people doing like those randomizer challenges. For maybe things that aren't like super high priority, or, you know, maybe things that are high priority, but it's a fun way to save for them. So what I have decided to do is make my own randomizer. I still have a couple things that I want to do to it, but I kind of ran out of time. Like I want to make like a dashboard to sit out here, but I did make the appliance, or the, what are these? Envelopes and trackers for them. But since we're not buying a new house, we're buying land and we're building a house, there are, you know, those long-term things that come up in a house that you kind of have to be prepared for. So things like, you know, buying new appliances, that's really expensive. You know, buying furniture and decorating your home, doing the yard. We're buying a piece of basically farmland. So, yeah, they're going to build our house, but obviously they're not going to do our yard for us. So it's going to be kind of a big undertaking to do the yard. You know, getting a driveway. They said they would take care of the driveway. I don't know. It's very rural. So I don't know if they're going to just do a gravel driveway or if they're going to like pour concrete. So, but you know, if it is concrete, sometimes you have to fix it or re-pour it, or if it's gravel, you got to re-gravel it occasionally. So I want to start saving for the driveway, whatever that entails. The furnace and the well. Obviously we had to replace our well pump this year in this house. My mom just replaced her furnace in her house and it was $12,000. So that's obviously a very expensive thing to fix or replace. The new house will probably be on propane heat. So that is also kind of an expense as well that I want to save for. I shouldn't need a new roof. I better not need a new roof, but I'd rather kind of start saving for it since that is also a very, very expensive thing to replace. And then, you know, your septic needs to be pumped out every couple years. You know, sometimes there's problems with the septic. So these are all just things, long-term things of owning a house that I want to be prepared for. So I have decided to start just like a little randomizer challenge for this. So I took the money out of our month ahead, which they only had like $35 in there. And then our savings envelope, maybe it was 45. I think each had 45 in it, I think. And then I had some quarters that I rolled, so that was an extra 10. So there should be $100 in here. I didn't have all 100 or all ones. I made change for as many as I could, but I do still have $30 in here. But I'm going to add this 24 to it, and I'm going to eventually cash these out or trade them for ones. But my plan is to do it that way and just do just a kind of a fun randomizer one. So I'm going to have that one be its own envelope, or do it when I have like YouTube income, which is a much smaller video, and do it then. So that's my plan. That's where all that money went. So be on the lookout for that if that is something that interests you. I thought it might be kind of fun to do it maybe as a live, and then like have you guys ask me questions, or whatever we want to do. So that's something I'm also throwing around. I guess let me know if that's something that would maybe be a little interesting to you guys. If not, I'm not offended. Like, it's cool. You can tell me. So that's my plan. And so it may be a minute before I can post another video because, like I said, we don't get paid until the 31st. I will probably pull it out early because I also need to do my unstuffing of my bills before the end of the month. So because our mortgage comes out like the 1st, there's a whole bunch of stuff that comes out like that first week of the month. So I need to get my bills in there. But yeah, so it may be a while. I might do a budget with me. Maybe I'll do it this randomizer one. I don't know. But it might be a couple fewer videos than there normally is this month. But anyway, thanks guys. Thank you so much for watching. And then Benson wanted me to show you guys this. He saw, I think it's BB Budgets. Her son made her a little subscribe button. The most precious thing. So I asked him if he wanted to make me a subscribe button also, and this is what he came up with, and I love it. We looked up the little YouTube bell, and we looked up, I asked him, I was like, he asked me for the finger thing, I think. So he was talking about, like, when your cursor in the computer looks like a hand, At first I thought he was talking about the arrow, but he wanted the hand one. So he would like you guys to all subscribe if you have not subscribed. Leave a like, leave a comment if you like the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.